In the sun-drenched city of Alexandria, Egypt, around 285 BCE, under the reign of Ptolemy I Soter, a general of Alexander the Great, a revolutionary dream was set in motion, not to conquer more land, but to gather all human knowledge under one roof, giving birth to the Great Library of Alexandria, a sanctuary of scrolls and secrets housed within the Mauseon, which became a beacon to scholars from Babylon, Greece, India, and beyond, attracting minds like Euclid, Archimedes, and Eratosthenes, who not only studied there, but redefined science, astronomy, and mathematics, while thousands of scribes were tasked with acquiring, copying, and translating every book they could find, even seizing scrolls from ships that docked in Alexandria's harbor, copies returned, originals kept, until the collection reportedly grew to over 500,000 manuscripts, covering topics that today still feel futuristic. Surgical procedures involving brain and eye operations, steam-powered devices designed by Hero of Alexandria centuries before the Industrial Revolution, texts hinting at heliocentric theory over 1,000 years before Copernicus, records of lost continents like Atlantis, encoded star charts with alignments only visible from space, and mechanical blueprints suspiciously similar to ancient computers like the Antikythera mechanism. Yet this miraculous achievement would soon face fire, ignorance, and agenda, starting in 48 BCE when Julius Caesar, embroiled in a civil war with the Egyptians and trapped in the harbor, ordered the burning of enemy ships, and the fires spread, consuming parts of the port and possibly the warehouse storing scrolls. The first alleged destruction, though some claim this account was exaggerated or fabricated to hide intentional seizure of select knowledge, and later, in 391 AD, under Roman Emperor Theodosius I, Christianity was declared the official religion of the empire, pagan temples outlawed, and the Serapeum, a daughter library and temple to Serapis, was attacked and razed by a Christian mob, with priests and scholars murdered and priceless scrolls destroyed or smuggled into hiding, culminating in the tragic death of Hypatia, the brilliant mathematician and astronomer, torn apart by a mob in 415 AD for refusing to abandon science and philosophy. And if anything still survived, it likely perished or was deliberately purged in 642 AD, when the Muslim caliph Umar ibn al-Khattab allegedly ordered the burning of the remaining texts and used them as fuel for public baths for 6 straight months, though again, historians debate the truth of this event, some arguing the library had long since vanished, while others believe the story was later propaganda. But here's where it gets strange. Despite centuries of destruction, pieces of the library's knowledge seem to reappear in later civilizations, like how Islamic Golden Age scholars in Baghdad's House of Wisdom translated Greek texts they claimed came from Alexandria, or how the Renaissance saw sudden rediscovery of lost classical works that conveniently turned up in monastic vaults or Vatican archives, and modern research reveals suspicious patterns, like how the Vatican Library holds secret collections not accessible to the public, some predating known Christian texts, or how NASA satellite imagery reveals unexplored chambers beneath the Sphinx that align with astrological constellations recorded by ancient Egyptian priests, or how early 20th century archaeologists uncovered scroll fragments in desert caves with unknown languages and carbon dates that challenge accepted timelines. So the question is no longer whether the library burned, but why its destruction was so thorough, and who benefited. Because what if the scrolls contained more than just knowledge? What if they held secrets to consciousness, energy fields, vibrational medicine, sound-based technology, or even the origins of humanity itself. Truths that could empower civilizations, but also threaten those in power. And so, piece by piece, the library was erased from the map and from memory, turned into myth to prevent us from realizing what was taken. Because the real tragedy isn't just what was lost, it's what we could have become. A society guided by ancient wisdom instead of war and profit. And yet, some believe not all is gone, that secret societies, religious institutions, and even governments have preserved parts of this knowledge, hidden deep in restricted archives or protected beneath ancient ruins, and that whispers of this truth still surface today in obscure manuscripts, forbidden artifacts, and unexplained anomalies in science and history. And in the next episode, we're going to reveal a strange metallic object housed in the depths of a European museum. A device kept hidden from the world, and the question is, why?